the Chase County Bulldogs here in town on a Tuesday night. Just one game this week. Everybody's off on Friday. And then we start back with Pioneer League games next Tuesday on the road to Anderson County and on the road to Iowa a week from Friday night. But right here, we're ready to get underway at the introduction of the starting lineup. And for Chase County, number 4, the 5'11 senior, Mateo Borini-Garazzi. Number 23, Justin Coleman, a 5'10 junior. Number 30, a 6'1 senior, Ryan Albers. Number 32, the 6'2 junior, Hunter Grove. And number 45, a 6'2 junior, Braden Shore. Rounded out for head coach Tanner Smith and the Chase County Bulldogs. And the Wildcats starting offense as they have all season long. It's going to be Brandon Nordstedt, Tegan Hess, Jace Watkins, Garrison Fiedler, and Connor Jeffers on the floor for Burlington. Wildcats take the opening tip. Jace Watkins brings it up for the Cats. Returns the ball to Jace on the far side. Spin move, he floats it to the hoop. Shot no good. Rebound off the hands of Fiedler, but it's tipped away by Chase out of bounds. And it'll be Wildcat basketball underneath their bucket. They'll set the offense for Burlington. Nordstedt on the look-in. High over the top, they'll take it to Fiedler, and we'll get underway again. Jace Watkins sits up at the top of the circle, calling out the offense, finds the high post for Fiedler. Now they'll spin it to Hess. He floats down the lane. Bad pass, turnover, gives the ball back to Chase County. Didn't make the connection on the drive and pass out. 7:28 on the clock here. Chase brings it across the timeline on the right wing. They'll bring it back out on top to Mateo. They'll set it, swing the left wing. Shot away from behind the arch, a three-pointer for number 32. That is Hunter Grove getting on the board for Chase County to open the scoring here tonight. Fiedler trapped down low. He'll give it out on the top. Goes to Nordstedt. Now they'll spin it to Hess. Behind the arch, thought about the three. Down the middle is Fiedler, up and in for two. Good job that time. Connor Jeffers found Fiedler coming down the lane, and Fiedler gets the bucket for the Cats. Pressure in the backcourt on the inbound play. Ball tipped out of bounds and stay with Chase County to play it in. They lead it in the early going, 3-2 here over the Wildcats. High over the top, Grove takes the inbound pass. They'll work right-hand side. Picking up the dribble and a steal. Connor Jeffers got in and tipped that ball away. Finds Jace Watkins on the right-hand side. They'll lay it into Fiedler. His shot away is no good. Rebounded out to Chase. And they'll pull it up across the timeline. Quickly up court, we've got a dribble drive and a player control foul going down the lane. Tegan Hess had good defensive positioning as Hunter Grove is whistled for his first personal foul. Wildcats will bring it up in the backcourt. Jace Watkins calling out the play as he comes across the timeline for Burlington. Jeffers on the right-hand side finds Hess. They'll set the pick and go down low. Hess coming out on the far side. Back to Jace up behind the arch. His three up. No good. Fiedler boards. Goes back up hard. Can't get that one to fall. The second shot won't go either. Now we've got a whistle and a foul on the rebound attempt. Garrison Fiedler just could not get it to go point blank underneath. Connor Jeffers crashing the board is whistled for the personal, and it'll be Chase County ball. They'll play it in on the inline against full court pressure by the Wildcats. Grove takes the dribble, goes right side, short. Down low, shot up, it is no good. Rebound on the floor. Back to Shore. He'll drive the lane up and in. Nice job staying right on it with Braden Shore. Gets his first bucket. And it's a 5-2 lead for the Bulldogs. Tegan Hess from behind the arch finds a three, and we're tied up 5-5. Nice job, Tegan. Had himself set as he receives that pass and goes up for the three ball. 5:29 left to play in the first quarter here. A three-shot away by Chase County on the far side. Deep. That one is up and good. Number 23, Justin Coleman, connects from outside. Ball stolen away. It's tapped into the backcourt. It'll stay with Chase County as the Wildcats trying to chase down that loose ball. Could not catch up as it goes out of bounds on the far sideline. 8-5. Chase County leads it here with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Dribble drive, Shore from 12. Shot is up and in. Nice set there, Braden Shore, to get his fourth point on the night and stretch that lead to a 10-5 margin now. Chase County on top. Nordstadt behind the arch. His three, answers with three. As everybody wants to put three ball in the bucket tonight. Shore drives the baseline. His shot away, no good. And loose ball, turnaround putback. Mateo gets his first bucket of the night for Chase County. Up court quickly comes Hess. He stops and pops. No good, but Fiedler's right there for the putback. Garrison collects and bonuses that one home. 12-10 lead. Chase County on top here with 4:18 remaining on the clock. A quick 30-second timeout by Chase County. And head coach Tanner Smith wants to talk it over with his young Bulldogs here. We're just underway with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play tonight on the home court of the Wildcats as they host Chase County. Again, outside of Pioneer League action, filling that schedule with several teams this season. Later on in the season, we'll be going to Council Grove to match up with a strong team in Council Grove, a team we've played for about the last 4 years also. Pioneer League matchups will be the name of the game for the next 3 weeks here for the Wildcats as we go down to Anderson County and Iola next week. The third game of that set will be at Wellsville before they return to Wildcat Country again. Coach Barrett out on the floor taking care of a little housekeeping duty there. It looks like maybe a water bottle got active, and everybody's ready to go. Ball inbound in the backcourt for Chase. They'll bring it across and work right side. High over the top. Shore with the dribble has to give it back up on the wing. Now they come back out to the top of the circle, set the offense. Spin move, block shot by Fiedler. Taking up the loose ball down low is Chase County. They'll kick it out. No good there. Rebound and chase down far out on the court. They'll lay it into the paint. Shot away is no good. Fiedler comes out of there with it. This officiating crew lets a lot of bodies fly and go. Picked off pass. That turnover gives it back to Chase County on the steal. They'll bring it up right wing. Looking over the top to Shore. Now Nordstadt with the steal. He'll bring it all the way. Goes to the hoop. Up and in. Count the bucket. That time a small amount of body contact, but the official saw what he felt was a foul. And Nordstadt with the bucket will go to the line to shoot a free throw. Substitutes checking in for Burlington. Number 22, Connor McManus, and number 42, the big guy, Mitch Taylor, on the floor for the Cats. That's first foul on Justin Coleman. Two personal fouls on the team. As that free throw is good by Nordstadt, he's got 6 points to lead the scoring for the Wildcats, and they lead it 13-12 here with 3:18 left on the clock in the first quarter. Down low they go, move on the inside, up and in. Number 30, Ryan Albers, gets his first bucket of the night, and back in the lead, 14-13 for Chase. Down low, Mitch on the turnaround move. He's fouled on the way to the hoop, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Mitch Taylor sets up to the line. Had a good tournament for the Wildcats in that Wednesday night game. He had a season high of 8 points. As he sets to the line, the first free throw is up and good. Mitch connects, and we're tied again, 14-14 here on the board. Clock stopped at the 3-minute mark. Chance to take the lead as Mitch hits the second free throw, and it's a 15-14 margin. Wildcats on top. Across the timeline, they'll spring it on the left-hand side. Skip pass high over the top. And a steal. McManus collects it for the Wildcats. Cut off. Gives it to Big Mitch. Up he goes, but he traveled before he could get the shot down. Just caught the ball out of step. But he was on the way to glory with that slam shot. He may get another chance. Down court come the Bulldogs. Ball tipped in the backcourt. It's going to be Chase County ball as they'll play it in. That pass over the top came off of a Wildcat hand. Bulldogs will play it in. Mateo in the backcourt for Chase. He'll come across the timeline. Down in the far corner. Now they'll lead it back out onto the top side. Mateo spins it right wing. Looks for a player coming up to the center. Now dribble drive down the baseline. Shot is up and in. Number 45. That is Braden Shore again with his 6 points to lead the way for the Bulldogs. And they're back on top again. 16-15. Carson Byer into the lineup after that last stoppage. Finds McManus on the far wing. Now back to Byer. Top of the circle. Looking on the inside. Quickly, they'll move the ball right and left. Nordstadt puts it on the floor. Dribbles the baseline. Cut off there. Comes back out to Byer. Spin move down the lane. Has to kick it out. Nordstadt pops from 12. Shot away. No good. Rebounded out. Mateo with the dribble. Gives it off. Left wing. Shot up. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. And Nordstadt comes. We're breaking the other way. Nordstadt steps around the defender, takes it up and in. Brandon Nordstadt, good body control, avoiding that defender who had himself set. And the Cats are back in the lead, 17-16. But a three-point shot away. We've got a whistle and a foul as Connor McManus is going to be whistled up for his first personal foul. And that will send Mateo Barini to the line to shoot 3 free throws. He was behind the arc. Coach Barrett talking to the official about that particular foul. Free throw is on the way. That is up and good. He'll be there for 2 more free throw attempts. Second one on the way, halfway down, but out again. And we'll be set for another free throw attempt as substitutions checking back on the floor for Burlington. Hess, Watkins, Jeffers, and Fiedler will join Connor McManus on the floor. Minute 15 left on the clock here in the first quarter of action. As that second free throw, the third, 2 out of 3, good. And back in the lead is 18-17, Chase County. Here comes Watkins to set the offense for Burlington across the timeline. On the right wing, McManus looks to Fiedler. Looks inside. It's not there. They'll have to pull it back out. Lob pass goes to Fiedler. Shot on the way. They played a little give and go from the far side there. Fiedler coming to the hoop. He's fouled on the way as Braden Shore picks up his first personal foul. That sends Fiedler to the line to shoot a pair for the Wildcats. Free throw short off the front of the rim. No good. And Garrison will be there for his second attempt. Cats were 3 of 3 from the stripe here so far in the first quarter of play. Second free throw is on the way. Up and good. We're back to a tie score, 18-18, with 1 minute remaining in the first quarter of play. Up court, ball to the right-hand wing. Set it on the floor, picked up the dribble, spins out left side, dribble drive to the hoop. Nice move, got the defender up in the air. Number 23, Justin Coleman with 5 points now. Puts Chase back into the lead. McManus fires off a three-pointer, and the Wildcats retain the lead. Nothing stays that way for long as Connor McManus goes up and sends the Cats on top, 21-20. We've got 25 seconds remaining on the clock in the first quarter of play. A three ball again shot away by Chase, no good, and Jace Watkins brings it for the Cats. He's going to drive the lane, gives it off to Fiedler. Shot is blocked down low. He gets his own rebound, clears it to Jace. Going to drive the lane, a lob up, no good. McManus, rebound, put back, shot off the front of the rim as the buzzer sounds. We go to the end of the first quarter of exciting play here at Burlington High. The Wildcats leading 21-20, and we'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
The Appliance Store in Burlington has a large selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, along with Speed Clean washers and dryers, and is your headquarters for #1 voted Green Mountain pellet grills. The Appliance Store also has Oric vacuum cleaners, bags, parts, and service what they sell, with a great selection of appliance parts on hand. The Appliance Store at 602 South 4th Street in Burlington thanks you for supporting local business and is a proud supporter of local athletics.
Hi, kids. It's Timmy the Tooth. Have you been to see your dentist lately?
Visiting the dentist doesn't have to be that frightening. It's all about which dentist you choose. At the office of Rick Smith DDS in Gridley, they offer individual comfort care for all ages. From grandparents to grandchildren, you will receive a comfortable and pleasant process. Give Rick Smith DDS a call today at 620-836-2015.
A MyTown Media Station.
Rock and roll can save the world.
Classic rock.
KSMP 97.7 Burlington. The Flint Hills Classic Rock Station. 97.7 The Dawg. Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Wildcat basketball on the Dawg. We get underway here in the second quarter. Wildcats with a 21-20 lead over Chase County. Lady Cats had the same type of exciting first quarter, and then they went on a 21-0 run to begin that second quarter of play. Let's see if the Wildcats can pull that magic out right here, right now. Dribble drive by Chase, shot up and away, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats, and here comes Tegan Hess with the ball. Up court to Jace, behind the arch, a three on the way, no good. Rebound, Fiedler couldn't corral it, and Chase County boards for the ball. Possession up court. They'll bring it on the left-hand wing into the hands of Albers. He'll give it up, send it right wing. They'll set it in the hands of Groh. From the from the free throw line, his shot is away and good. Number 32, Hunter Groh, with his 5th point of the night, puts the Bulldogs back on top. Fiedler in the paint, gives it out to Nordstadt. Now they return to Fiedler inside, up for the shot. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. Number 45, Braden Shore, picks up his second personal foul, trying to block that shot of Fiedler, and it will send Fiedler to the line to shoot a pair. He'll have 2 free throw attempts here. And a chance to get the Wildcats back in the lead. Tied up with the first free throw, 22 and 22, and a chance to go on top for the Cats. Clock stopped at 6:39 as Garrison will step in for his second free throw attempt. This one is on the way, rims off, no good. It's off of Jeffers, out of bounds, and that'll be Bulldog ball. We're tied 22 and 22 here at Burlington tonight. Trap in the backcourt, breaks the press. They'll go to the right side. Down low, got behind the press. Number 30 with the shot, Ryan Albers, and that puts Chase County on top by 2. Up court quickly, they feed it into the paint. Fiedler drive to the hoop. He's fouled. Number 30, Ryan Albers, picks up his first personal foul. And now 5 team fouls on Chase. It'll send Garrison back to the line again. And free throw time for Garrison. Clock stopped at the 6:21 mark here of the second quarter. Free throw up and swishes the net for Garrison. He's 3 of 5 on the mark here so far this evening. With that interior play, we may see him there time and time again. Set, free throws up. That's a netted home. And the Wildcats tie the score back 24-24 here, as it is possession for possession. Down court. Bulldogs dribble, comes left-hand wing. Looking for that cutter. Down the paint they go. Dribble up. Shot is good and going to the line. Number 32, Hunter Grove, gets the bucket, and he'll be at the line to shoot a free throw. Connor Jeffers picks up his second personal. And 3 team fouls on the Wildcats now. Grove came off that high pick, went all the way to the hoop, gets the 2, and with the free throw, puts Chase County up 27-24. They'll feed it inside the Fiedler. Left-hand move, and the 2 for Garrison. Back to a 1-point margin now, 5:55 on the clock. Garrison with 10 points in double figures now for the Wildcats. A turnover down low on Chase County gives the ball right back to the Wildcats. Cats will play it in on the far sideline here. Nordstad in the backcourt along with Jace Watkins. They keep pounding that ball in low to Garrison. Good offensive thought process there. Set the pick. They're cut off there. Back to Jace. He'll look out on the top side. Goes to Connor. Down low he goes. Connor Jeffers. Not very tall in stature, but he's not afraid to take it hard to the hoop and ends up with the 2. And the Wildcats back in the lead. 28-27 now. Cats on top as we approach the 5-minute mark. They'll spin the ball on the right side. Grove looking for the cutter over the middle. Now has to put it on the floor himself. Down the lane. Gives it up. Shot away. Up and good. Owen Eidman with his first bucket of the night sends them back into the lead for 2 seconds before Jace Watkins hits a 3-point shot for the Cats. And it's 30-29. Jace must have been on the line. They only gave him a 2 on that shot. And clock is stopped as we have a foul. Tegan Hess is whistled for his first personal foul. It'll put the ball in possession of Chase County to play in underneath their own bucket. They look high over the top, now come back down low. Spin move, they'll give it back to Mateo. On the top of the circle now, they'll set the offense. Again, very patient with this offensive scheme for the Bulldogs. They'll play out on the top of the circle. Mateo down low with the drive, but he traveled with it. Tried that goofy Euro step thing. We don't like it here. We're the old schoolers that say that doesn't have a place on the floor. Didn't with that official, so it's Wildcat basketball. Jace Watkins clears it to Nordstad. The Cats a 1-point lead. 30-29 over the Bulldogs from Chase County. Down low they go to Connor. He'll kick it out, but a 3-second violation. Connor Jeffers could not get out of the paint down low, and it gives the ball right back to Chase County. They'll inbound in the backcourt. Push out ahead. Ball loose on the floor. Everybody rolls around, and the ball ends up in the hands of number 30, Ryan Albers, for the bucket and the lead for Chase County. Into Fiedler, turnaround shot, count the bucket, and the foul. Nice move by Garrison on the spin move. He's fouled by Justin Coleman, his second personal foul. And Garrison will be at the line one more time for the Wildcats here with 3:57 remaining on the clock in the second quarter of play. Wildcats lead at 32-31, and Garrison steps to the line for a free throw attempt. On the way, this one rims off, and Connor Jeffers boards it for the Wildcats. Gives it to McManus. He'll dribble drive the baseline, back out to Byer. Stops at the charity stripe. Now looks to McManus again. Cats will move it to the top of the circle. Set the offense, looking on the inside. Connor, a player control foul. He used his bulk to clear away, but the official says that's not it. Third personal foul on Connor Jeffers and the 15th foul on the Wildcats. Across the timeline, Cats lead it by 1. Chase County with the ball. They look to set their offense high over the top. Now spin left wing to Mateo. Finds the cutter going down the lane. Shot on the way, but we've got a whistle and a foul. Stops action on the floor. Number 15, Garrison Fiedler, picks up his first personal. 16 fouls on the Wildcats. Nordstadt returns to the lineup along with Hess on the floor. Chase inbound, look down low on the low block paint. Cut off there from the drive. Good defense by the Wildcats. Rebounded away by Tegan Hess. Lead out pass goes to Garrison. Looked like he traveled with it, but the official said play on. Tegan floater off the board and in. Tegan Hess got by his defender and floated to the hoop with that bucket. Down court quickly come the Bulldogs. They'll pull it back out on the top. Three-point shot away by Mateo. No good. Rebound ball loose on the floor. Block shot by Carson Byer, but we've got a body foul. Carson went up high, got all ball with his hand, but down low, the body making contact is the foul. So Carson, with the first foul, will send 32 Hunter Grove to the line where he'll shoot a pair. First free throw on the way, off the rim hard, no good with that shot, but he'll be there for a second attempt. 2:57 remaining in the first half of play. Seventh team foul will put him in the bonus here as number 42, Mitch Taylor, checks in for Burlington. Grow at the charity stripe. Sets for his second free throw. It's on the way hard off the back of the rim, and Nordstadt boards it for Burlington. He'll go down the lane. Shot up, no good. And out on the break on the other end. Fire back for defense. Does a nice job. Strips that ball away out of bounds. It'll stay with Chase County, but he did a great job outsized on the driver there, but knew to play for that ball down low coming up off the bounds. Chase plays it in. They trail by 3. It's 34-31. Wildcats lead. Three-point shot away is no good. And on the rebound off of Chase County out of bounds, it's Wildcat basketball. They'll play it in the backcourt. Nordstadt and Byer bring it up with Hess, Fiedler, and Taylor on the floor for the high-low post program. On the right wing, Nordstadt feeds it into Taylor. Up, off the board, no good. Fiedler boards it. Now back out to Byer. Nordstadt behind the arch. A three is in the hole. Brandon Nordstadt in double figures for the Cats with 11 points now. And the biggest lead of the night, 37-31 for the Wildcats at the 2-minute mark. Ball down on the baseline. Thrown away. That turnover gives it right back to the Cats. And Jace Watkins will return to the lineup for Burlington. Mitch Taylor doing a good job when he received that inbound pass. Turned immediately to go to the hoop. Couldn't make the connection. But those are the types of moves you want to see out of a guy that's 6'11" and has a wingspan from here to there and back. Nordstadt out at the top. Gives it up to Jace Watkins. They look on the inside. Jace drives in. Stops at the free throw line. His shot is good. Jace Watkins with 4 points on the night and sends the Cats up by 8. 39-31, Cats on top as we're inside the 2-minute mark at 1:35. And a steal. Jace is going to go coast to coast, up and down. Nice job, Jace. Got a hand out there to deflect that pass. Controlled the ball and took it in for the score. 10-point lead now, 41-31 Wildcats. But we've got a whistle and a foul as Nordstadt trying to make a pick is whistled for his first personal. We'll go to the charity stripe as Mateo Baroni will be there for 1 plus a bonus. He has 4 points in that first quarter. That free throw wouldn't find a home, and Garrison Fiedler boards it for the Wildcats. Up court, they'll bring it to Nordstedt. Stops, brings it on the outside, back around to Hess. He tries to feed it into Big Mitch. Ball's tipped away. Mitch tips it back off of a Bulldog. It was standing out of bounds, so it'll be Wildcat basketball. Set to play it in. Nordstedt looks up high. Oh, through the hands of Mitch. Couldn't control it. Down court on the break comes the Bulldogs. Step back shot. Off the rim, no good, and Fiedler boards out for the Wildcats. Up court comes Chase. Trips up, gets the ball in the wing to Nordstedt. His shot away is no good. Rebound fought for, and Chase County comes out of there with it. With the possession, with 45 seconds on the clock. They'll work across the timeline, set their offense as the Wildcat defense comes out to trap. Now back into the high post. Chase with a pick. Everybody chasing after it, and Chase County comes back with it. They get possession. They'll clear it in the backcourt, put it in the hands of Grove. Left-hand side. He dribbles and walks with it out of bounds. There was body contact up and down both ways. The official says play on. Wildcats will play it in the backcourt with 20 seconds remaining before the halftime break. They lead it 41-31 here at home. Jace across the timeline, looks right side to Nordstedt. Now back out to Jace at the top. 10 seconds. They've got to start the play. Jace looks into Big Mitch, lays it down to Garrison. Hopping in. Nice job on the high-low work there by the two big men. The buzzer, and that's the end of our first half of play with the Burlington Wildcats leading 43-31, and we're at the half. We'll take a 3-minute timeout for a word from our sponsors of Wildcat basketball here on the Dawg tonight, and we'll return with the first half stats.
You're in a hurry and your car won't start. And you need a jump. Or how about the time you locked your keys in the car? Or the time you hit that deer and smashed in the front end of your car? Or maybe you just need something hauled and you don't have a truck. Maybe you just need a tire changed. Call Jeff's Towing and Recovery, AAA provider at 785-213-1669. That's 785-213-1669. And remember, it's your choice who tows your vehicle.
Does fall weather make you dream of a new home? How about that remodeling project, such as a garage or room addition? Whatever your dreams are made of, First National Bank of Kansas has many favorable options for you. From refinancing to building projects, rates are still low, so why not check them out? See Paul and Kathy in Osage City, Chris and Craig in Waverly, or Donna and Craig in Burlington. First National Bank of Kansas, where dreams come true. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
U.S. Cellular Wireless Concepts in Burlington and 97.7 The Dawg invite you to some action on ice as the Topeka Roadrunners battle it out for victory. We're giving away 2 tickets on Tuesdays for hockey at its finest at the Kansas Expo Center in Topeka. Get signed up for your chance to win tickets at U.S. Cellular Wireless Concepts, 401 Garrettson in Burlington. For home game dates and times, go to Topeka Roadrunners on Facebook.
Life Care Center Burlington offers all the comforts of home as well as added luxuries, including a beauty and barber salon, specialized fine dining program, courtyard and gardening area, and is conveniently located near shopping, retirement communities, and other medical community resources. Life Care also provides in- and outpatient rehabilitation services for all ages. Their licensed staff offers 24-hour skilled nursing. Stop by and visit the Life Care Center of Burlington today, located at 601 Cross Street.
Trust Point Insurance is truly an independent insurance agency. They have the unique ability to shop the marketplace for the insurance company that provides the best protection at the most competitive price and has the ability to write with over 30 different companies. Trust Point Insurance offices are located at 800 North 4th Street in Burlington and 902 Commercial Street in Emporia. Stop in or call today to set up a time that is convenient for you to discuss your auto, home, farm, business, crop, and life insurance, or visit them online at trustpointinsurance.net. The staff at Diners Cafe, located at 1020 North 2nd Street in Burlington, wants to say thank you to our customers for their patronage. If you haven't been in yet, come give us a try. We believe you'll be pleasantly surprised. We strive to provide you with a total dining experience, great service, wholesome eats, and a comfortable atmosphere. Diners Cafe, we're happy to be a part of Burlington and Coffee County. You'll find us next door to the Country Haven Inn. Proud to support USD 244 activities.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dog.
Bobby sent us back on the air, and I had a mouthful of cookie. Thanks to Kirsten Young's mom. She bakes cookies for the Lady Cat team several times during the year, and there's always a few leftovers. She didn't know what to do with them, couldn't just leave them home, so she found a great place to send them on down to the scoring stand. As Rick Smith and I take care of the excess chocolate chip cookies, and we've got one saved back especially for Bobby back out at the station. Here at the halftime break, it's Burlington Wildcats leading 43-31 over the Chase County Bulldogs. The Lady Cats got the victory in the first game tonight, 53-36, and the Wildcats want to match that here with a victory tonight in the second game. Close game in the first quarter of play. Trading back and baskets back and forth. 21-20, the Wildcats led it at the first quarter break, and then they outscored Chase County 22-11 in that second quarter to take a 12-point lead here at the halftime. Scoring for Chase County tonight, 2 points from Owen Heidman, 4 points in the books for Mateo Barini, 5 points for Justin Coleman. Tied with 6 points each are Ryan Albers and Braden Shore. And leading the way, 8 points for Hunter Grove. Hunter scoring from every position. A three-pointer, a free throw, and a pair of twos add up to his 8 points for the night. Wildcat scorers Mitch Taylor and Connor Jeffers, each with 2 points tonight to get started for the Cats. A three-pointer from Connor McManus in the first quarter is his scoring effort. 5 points from Tegan Hess and 6 from Jace Watkins, all of those coming in the second quarter for Jace. Then we get to double figures as Brandon Nordstad had 8 points in the first quarter to keep the Cats in the contest. He opens up the second quarter with a three-pointer, and he's at double figures with 11 tonight. Garrison Fiedler working hard down low on the inlet passes. Got 5 points in the first quarter, then a big 9-point explosion for Garrison in the second, and he leads all scorers tonight with 14 points here at the halftime break. Again, we talked a little bit about the Burlington Invitational that was held last week here, the 25th annual Burlington Invitational. The Wildcats made it to the championship round. They took on Rock Creek, but it was the Rock Creek Mustangs champions this year. Rock Creek, 4 years in the tournament, have been in the final game all 4 years. The Rock Creek Mustangs do like the Invitational very well, as they are back-to-back champions this year and last year. The brackets set up like this, with Rock Creek coming in undefeated at 8-0 on the Wednesday night contest. As number 1 seed, they took on Independence and had a 57-43 victory to open their cycle. In the other side of the bracket, the number 4 seed Iola Mustangs fell to Sabetha 68-52. Wildcats, number 2 seed in the other bracket, came in with a 7-1 record and handily put away the Prairie View Buffaloes 73-37, reversing those numbers on the scoreboard to move them into the semifinal game against Paola, who got a victory over Labette County on Wednesday night. In the consolation side of the bracket, it was Independence over Iola at the top side, and Labette County handling Prairie View on Friday night's contest. In the winners bracket side, Rock Creek marched to a second victory, but Sabetha put the challenge to them, taking them to an overtime game, tied 69-69 at the end of regulation, and then they put on a big OT and got the win 81-73. Wildcats and Paola also put on a great matchup. Again, that was going down to the last couple of possessions of regulation where the Wildcats got the victory 54-52 over Paola to move them into championship Saturday. On the consolation side of the bracket for fifth place, it was Independence over Levesque County 44-42. And for the seventh place title, Iola, a 54-47 win over Prairie View. Saturday afternoon, 1:30, the third place game was a battle back and forth as Sabetha held on to get a victory 54-51 over Paola. And in the championship round, Rock Creek shows why they are one of the top teams in Class 4A as they took the victory and the championship of the Burlington Invitational with a 100-78 victory over Burlington. And according to Raymond Anderson, statistician for the Wildcats forever, told us that the last time the Burlington Wildcats gave up 100 points was in 1971. 47 years ago was the last time an opponent had put 100 on the board against the Wildcats. Rock Creek, the best team on the floor on Saturday afternoon, indeed. We'll look to follow them as the season goes along and see them in the state tournament. But right here, we're at halftime. The teams are back on the floor. They've had their last-minute instructions from the officials. The Wildcats lead it 43-31. Chase County will inbound the ball on the far side and will be underway once again. Mateo with the ball, gives it up on the near side. Stepping on the out-of-bounds marker, that turnover will give the ball back to the Cats. They'll play it in the backcourt. Connor Jeffers. Connor recognized between games as being chosen for the Shrine Bowl football game to be held at Pitt State in July. One of the outstanding players in Kansas high school football picked to perform in that football game. A whistle and a foul. That's going to be whistled on Tegan Hess. Matt says what happened, and the official just came over and showed him how he tied up the defender. Ball loose on the floor. Jeffers with a steal. He'll take it to the hoop. Steps past the defender. Up and in. Connor Jeffers, nice job taking control and gets the bucket for the Cats. Steal by Jace Watkins. Up court he comes. Spins it off on the left-hand side. Three-point shot on the way. No good. Fiedler's there for the putback. Garrison Fiedler high up and catches the ball in the air. Didn't even come to the ground. Puts it back on the board and gets the bucket. Connor Jeffers is whistled for another foul. That is 4 fouls on Connor. Team foul number 2 here in the second half of play. And Chase County will play it in the backcourt. Cats 4 points quickly here, go out to a 47-31 margin in the third quarter of play. Chase to play it in the backcourt. They'll give it into Mateo. Now back into the hands of Justin Coleman. They'll come right wing. Mateo with the dribble. Cut off and spins it back over the top. Behind the arch, three-point shot on the way is up and good. Number 32, Hunter Grove. And he's in double figures now with 11 points. Nordstadt puts the ball on the floor, gives it up to Jeffers. They'll skip pass. They work inside to Fiedler. Goes to Nordstadt from the deep corner. Three-point ball is up and down for Brandon Nordstadt. 3 3-pointers on the night for Brandon. quickly up court. Comes Chase County, ball loose, out on the wing, shot away, no good. It's out of bounds, tipped out of there by Jace Watkins. It'll be Chase County ball underneath their own bucket. A 50-34 lead. Wildcats on top here with 6:27 to go in the third. Pressure. Get the inbound play on the far wing. Shot is up. It's a 2 just inside the line for Groh, as he's got 13 to lead the way for Chase County now. Down low, up quickly is Garrison Fiedler for another close-in bucket for Garrison. And a steal. Nordstadt with the ball, but he traveled with it when he turned around. I just have a feeling that official is going to see any little misstep that occurs here. And Coach Barrett is not going to get much from that cat. And everybody stops. Everybody gets ready. We're ready. Let's go play ball. Inbound they go. Dribble drive down and a steal. Tegan Hess got a hand in, but dribbled out of bounds. It'll be Chase County ball underneath their own bucket here. 6:04 stopped on the clock. It's a 50-36 margin. The Cats lead it here over Chase County. For the inbound, they go high on the top two Shore. He'll clear it on the wing. Shore behind the arch. Goes with the up and down. Back on the wing with a short shot away. No good. And Watkins boards up for the Cats. He'll bring it across the timeline. Lobs it down low to Jeffers. He'll drive the baseline, but a bad pass. Turnover sends it back over to Chase County. Cats can ill afford to give up possessions. One of the bugaboos that this team will play fantastic ball, just like that steal for Garrison. He gives it up to Nordstadt. His drive, he's fouled on the way to the hoop. And Brandon Nordstadt will go to the line to shoot a pair for the Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats play great basketball in spurts, and then they lose focus, turn the ball over, mental mistakes. Comes up to fight him, but Garrison got the steal. Good assist to Nordstadt as he makes the first free throw, and he'll be there for a second attempt. It's on the way and swished the net also. Now with 16 points, and it's a 18-point lead for the Wildcats. Stolen by Hess. Here they come. Outlet pass ahead to Nordstadt. Controls, gives it up to Watkins. His shot up and in. Jace Watkins, great body control after receiving that pass. Puts the Cats on top, 56-36. Three-point shot away, no good. Rebound, fought for by Chase. Down low on the floor, and a steal by Nordstadt. He went down low where he could get the ball. Driving, the ball tipped away out of bounds, and it'll be Wildcat basketball under their own bucket. Wildcats out to a great start here of this third quarter, off on a 13-5 run to expand that lead out to a 20-point margin with 5 points remaining. Jace behind the arch, a three, soft into the net for Jace Watkins. And now he's in double figures also with 11 points on the night for the Cats. 59-36, Cats up here with 4:45 on the clock. They'll spin it around the top of the circle. Everybody standing around for the Bulldogs. Not much motion on their offense. Now they'll go to it. Coming to meet the ball up on top, number 12, Jacob Tubach. Cut in the middle, and a steal knocked loose. Wildcats ball's knocked away out of bounds off of Chase, and the Wildcats will play it in. Fiedler knocked that ball loose, went off of a Bulldog. The crowd behind us from Chase County saw it a different way. But the officials on the floor say, let's play on. Across the timeline come the Cats. They'll put it in the hands of Watkins. Step through, he's tripped, goes to the floor, number 32. Whistled for the foul is Hunter Groh. And the Cats will play it in again off of the sidebar. That is Nordstadt out of bounds in front of the Burlington or the student section there. They're here every night to support the Lady Cats and the Wildcats, and they enjoy the contest. Jace from behind the arch. He'll have to give it up to Byer on the wing. Now skip pass comes back to Jace. 3. Nope. Jace misfired on that one. Grow up ahead with the shot away, up and good. Nice job. Justin Coleman waited for the defenders to fly by before he goes up and gets the bucket. Byer down the lane, but the shot blocked. Outlet pass ahead. Dribble and lays it off the rim. No good. Byer gets the board for the Wildcats. It's tied up down on the floor. A timeout called by the Wildcats before Chase County could get the possession tie-up. That's going to be a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here and remind you that you can tune in to Lady Cat and Wildcat basketball here on the Dawg or the internet service. Go to the website, www.977thedawg. Click on the YouTube link and listen in to Lady Cat and Wildcat basketball. Our next game will be Tuesday night from Anderson County. Tip-off around 6 o'clock. Following the junior varsity squad game, we'll have the Lady Cats first and the boys in the nightcap. On Friday, we'll be on the road again to Iola. Same time, same station. Tune it in and follow the Cats. If you can't make the trip, we'll bring it on home to you. Cats back on the floor leading 59-38 here with 3:31 remaining in the third quarter of play. Norstad sets behind the arch, a 3, nothing but net. So wish. 19 points on the night for Brandon. Chase up the field, they'll come. 62-36. Cats lead it here as they expand that lead here throughout the third quarter. Down low and a block shot by Big Mitch. Came from the backside, got his hands out there. He's got a wingspan. A three-pointer on the way, no good. Mitch boards it and gives it up to Jace Watkins. Of course, they'll come to Byer, back to Jace. Thought about that three. Lead it into Mitch on the drive, but he got tangled up on the footwork, and the turnover sends the ball back to Chase County. Number 4 returning to the lineup is Mateo Baroni. As one of the starters returning on the floor with 2:47 here to go in the third quarter. Across the timeline comes the Bulldogs. They'll set the offense on the right wing. Now look for a driver to the paint. Stop, cut off, has to turn around. They saw Big Mitch in their way and said, I don't want any part of that. Stop and a shot up, no good. Mitch boards it out, finds Byer, and here come the Cats. Approaching the 2-minute mark on the clock as Jace Watkins looks inside with the ball. Not there. They'll go to Mitch on the inside, back out on the top. Now Jace with the drive. Mitch is there, gets the rebound, but the putback won't fall. He's fouled. Jace Watkins' shot was short. Mitch pulled it out of the air, and when he went up for the shot, number 21, Owen Heidman, is whistled for his first personal foul. That'll be the team foul number 3 as Mitch steps up and hits the first free throw. Mitch will be there for a second. He hit a pair in the first quarter and returns to the free throw line again. This one is on the way short off the front of the rim. Fiedler gets the rebound. Putback won't fall. It's out of bounds off of the Wildcats, and that'll be Chase County ball to bring it in as Connor Jeffers returns to the lineup for the Wildcats. Also on the floor, Jordan Torres. They'll put pressure in the backcourt on the inbound play. Nice job by the Wildcat defense there. They'll bring it across the timeline on the far side into the hands of Tubach. He'll give it up. Mateo with the ball behind the arch. They'll swing it to the left side. Looking for a cutter down in the paint. It's not there. They'll bring it out on top. Shore, number 45, with the bucket. Held quiet in that second quarter and all the way to the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. But he had a nice smooth shot to get the bucket and his 8th point of the night. A steal. Here comes Chase down low in the paint. Up for the bucket is number 23, Justin Coleman, with his 9th point of the night. Jeffers on the far side. Spins it back out to Garrison, a 12-footer. Shot away is no good off the rim. And Chase County clears it up. A little run here by Chase County. It's a 63-43 margin now. Driving the lane, shot is up and in by Shore. And the Wildcats with possession, 45 seconds on the clock. Byer comes down, gives it off to Jeffers on the far side. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Fiedler inside, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul. That'll stop the clock as Jacob Tubach picks up his first personal foul. And the Wildcats will play it in underneath their own bucket with 40 seconds remaining. The official says you can't come into the lineup until we get the official's word here. So we have substitutes checking in for Burlington.
For Burlington, number 2, Brendan Brown.
Number 2, Brendan Brown is on the floor for the Wildcats. His first varsity action here for a Wildcat. Number 2, Brown, in here in the third quarter. They'll feed it low to Garrison. Turnaround shot no good. Brown gets the rebound. Goes back up, but the shot blocked out of there. Into the hands of Nordstad. His 3 on the way, no good. That shot is blocked again. Good job down low by number 45. Braden Shore got up and slapped a couple of shots away for the Cats. Now Fiedler works with it. The ball loose on the floor. They'll tie it up down low. And the possession arrow will be with the Cats. Shore got a couple of fouls in that first half. Had to spend some time on the bench. But he is playing an aggressive defensive field now on the floor. As we've got 18 seconds remaining before the end of this third quarter of play. Cats to play it in. Nordstad looks out on top, finds Connor. Spins it to Brown on the wing. Picks up that dribble. They'll find Nordstad in the deep corner. Bad pass, turnover, sends it back to Chase. And Hess gets a steal. 5 seconds on the clock in the hands of Nordstad. Behind the arch, a 3 away, no good, and the buzzer sounds. We go to the end of the third quarter with the Burlington Wildcats leading at 63-45 on top of the Chase County Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout and be back here at the Dawg.
In life, there are people, places, and things known as exceptional. There is a place like that in Garnett, Kansas. Hi, this is Brian Steffens, and I'm talking about Beckman Motors. Everywhere you go, you'll see vehicles with the Beckman Motors name on them. We want to show you how exceptional we are. The next time you decide to buy a new Ford or Chevy or any pre-owned vehicle, do yourself a favor and come to Beckman Motors in Garnett and experience what it's like to buy a vehicle from exceptional people in an exceptional place. Beckman Motors on Highway 59 in Garnett, Kansas, selling new Fords and Chevrolets along with pre-owned vehicles for a long, long time and doing it exceptionally well every day.
Stop in at Hoover Thriftway, your friendly hometown grocery store in Burlington. For this week, you can get a free 5-pound bag of russet potatoes and a 1-pound bag of baby carrots when you buy a 2.5-pound or larger arm roast at $3.99 a pound. And to buy 8, save $8 sale. You can save $8 instantly at checkout when you mix and match 8 participating craft items. And also a 10 for $10 mix or match sale. All at Hoover's Thriftway in Burlington. Sale ends January 23rd.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Wildcat basketball on the Dawg. Here tonight, they're at home taking on the Chase County Bulldogs. As much as a 26-point lead in that third quarter, but Chase County would not go away. They fight back on a 7-0 run, and we've got a 63-45 margin as we get underway in the fourth quarter here tonight at Burlington. Jace Watkins with the dribble gives it up to Hess. His shot away, a three-pointer taking Hess just behind the arch. And he's got 8 points on the night for the Wildcats. We've got a player control foul on the floor And head coach for the Bulldogs, Tanner Smith, leaves the bench onto the floor saying, no, no, no. The official hears none of it. He escorts Coach Smith back to the bench, explains why the foul was called the way it was. And we have a stoppage of action here. Coach Smith does not like the call. The officials down court start to play without the third official in the lineup. Jeffers gets the ball, gives it up to Nordstedt. Now we've got a block foul on Mateo. And that didn't set well with Coach either. I think they are, they're not going to last long. Coach Smith is had about enough. He stretched that string as far as you can go. Shot on the way, a three-pointer. Garrison with the rebound. Up he goes. They're going to call a player control foul on Fiedler this time as he lowered his shoulder on the spin move. His second personal foul. And the ball goes into the hands of Chase County. A 21-point lead. Things can get kind of ugly. Ball stolen, but it's kicked. It's out of bounds. That'll stay with Chase County. Coach Barrett pointed his direction. Coach Smith points the other direction. We got all kinds of entertainment right here in front of us. I hope I can bring it home to you. They're at home following along. It's, yeah, we don't need cable TV. We got entertainment right up front. Chase County with the ball at the top of the circle. They'll spin it on the left side. Mateo guarded by Chase. Drive in the hole, and Jeffers comes out of there with it. He'll lead it up to Nordstedt. Down low, they'll find Hess. Skip move to Jace Watkins back out on top. Connor's going to drive the paint, gives it up to Fiedler. His drive to the hoop, the shot's no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line for the Wildcats. As number 4 with the foul, Mateo Baroni. He picks up his 4th personal foul and the team's 7th foul here at the 6:38 mark of the 4th quarter play. As Fiedler will step to the line. That free throw rolls up and over the rim for the bucket. 19 points on the night for Garrison. He's over his average and looks to add to that here with a second free throw attempt. It's on the way, nothing but net this time for Garrison. And the Wildcats extend that lead out to a 68-45 margin. Steal down low. The Cats get it to Hess. A three off the mark, no good. Jeffers boards it. Cats control. They'll find Jeffers out on the wing. Now Fiedler, bad pass, turnover, but Connor comes up with the loose ball. Loose on the floor. It's a tie-up now. And one player had it tied up with his foot. Another player had 2 hands on the ball. And Jeffers had 2 hands also. The officials coming to the near side looking for the possession arrow to make sure who's going to come out of there with it. It'll be Wildcat basketball underneath their own bucket here as Nordstedt will inbound for the Wildcats. Looks high out over the top, goes to Hess. He'll dribble drive, but he took a step before he could get off the dribble, and the turnover goes right back to Chase County. Cats leading 68-45, inbound in the backcourt. They'll bring it up to the timeline. Jeffers nearly had the steal, and now Nordstedt steals it. He's going to drive to the hoop. Didn't get fouled, but right there for the putback is Garrison Fiedler, and the Cats score on that turnover. Up court comes Chase across the timeline on the far side. 25-point margin, 70-45. Muscles down through, that shot away, no good. Rebound, put back, up and in for number 12, Tubach, his first bucket of the night. And the Cats will bring it down. Tegan Hess fires off the three again. That's his 3rd of the night. And the Wildcats stretch it to a 73-47 margin. Drive to the hoop. Count that basket. Number 45, Braden Shore, gets the hoop, and he'll go to the line for a free throw. Jace Watkins, he picks up his first personal foul tonight and the fourth team foul on the Cats. Shore at the charity stripe in double figures already with 12 points. Now lucky 13 for Shore to lead the scores for Chase County. Watkins down court quickly, drives the lane, stops and pops. And the two for Jace. And he's on 13 also. Coming the other way, the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Chase County ball, and they'll play it in under their own bucket as the Wildcats lead at 75-50 here with 5:05 on the clock. Underneath the bucket, Chase to inbound, looks for the cutter. On the spin move, shot away, no good, and Tegan Hess clears it up for the Wildcats. Up court he comes, spins to the outside. Jace behind the arch. Another three-pointer. Jace Watkins on the mark here in the second half as he's got 10 of his 16 here in the second half. Dribble drive. We've got a player control foul as Tegan Hess established defensive positioning. And number 32, Groh, is whistled for his third personal foul. Substitutes checking in for the Wildcats. Connor McManus, Jordan Torres, Carson Byer, and Mitch Taylor in the lineup at the 4:45 mark of this fourth quarter here tonight, with the Wildcats leading 78-50. Cats have the ball in the backcourt. Byer will bring it across the timeline for Burlington. Finds Torres on the far side. They'll skip pass to McManus. Back out at the top of the circle. Torres looks inside to Big Mitch. Clears it to Torres behind the arch. A three. Around and down. Won't go. But the ball loose on the floor. But he rolled over with the ball. That's an infraction. It'll turn over and give the ball back to Chase County. They'll play it in the backcourt. Coming across the line, number 23 with the dribble, Justin Coleman. Mitch with the steal there. Somebody wasn't paying attention, and Mitch comes up with it. Far side, McManus, dribble drive, shot away, but it's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats as Brennan Brown checks back into the lineup again for Burlington. Garrison Fiedler to the bench for the Cats. Burlington will play it in on the end line. McManus looks high out over the top, finds Brown there. They'll feed it to Mitch. Turnaround down low, shot away is no good. Boarded out to Chase. Up court they come. Push from the backside, but foul on the floor before the shot. Good job to run the floor. Carson Byer was whistled for the foul, his second. And 5 team fouls on the Wildcats. They'll inbound to Schwarr. Shot away is no good. Byer chasing it down, can't control it. Back in the hands of Chase. Back behind the arch, Shore spins, gives it up to Coleman. A three on the way is good. Justin Coleman had the open shot from the top. Cats will spin it over the top of the circle. Finds Torres. He'll feed it into Brown. Back to Torres. They'll go to the top of the circle. McManus looking on the inside, feeds it down low to Mitch. Back out to Torres. Now Carson, a three? Yes, indeed. Carson Byer with a three for the Wildcats. A couple weeks ago, he lit them up with 18 points, a career high for Carson. And Chase from the top of the circle, a three-point shot away is no good. And they save it back into the line. 81-53 lead for the Wildcats. We've got a whistle and a foul down at the end line. The official will come out and give us the call. That's number 13, Jordan Torres, picking up his first personal foul. 16 fouls on the Wildcats here. Corey Johnson on the floor for Chase County here. And they'll play it in under their own bucket. Set to play it on the near side. They'll put it on the top in the hands of Cole. Look back inside. Has to spin it to the top of the circle. Mateo shot away off the rim, no good. And for the Wildcats, they'll bring it up on the far wing. Brown with the ball on the side. Ball tipped. Lead out ahead to Mateo. Drives to the hoop. He's fouled. Make that bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot a free throw. Got out on the break. Brandon Brown is whistled for the foul. And 17 fouls on the Cats here at the 2:36 mark of the fourth quarter. Mateo steps up to the line. His free throw on the way. Hard off the rim. No good. Rebound on the floor. Recovered by Chase County. They'll pull it back out and start the offense again. Dribble drive by Mateo through the defense, up and in for the bucket. Nice job there to control and look in. They'll feed it in low to Parker Meats. Now the ball tipped, loose on the floor. Saved back by the Cats. Now we've got a whistle and a foul. And that foul's whistled on Mateo. That is his fifth personal foul. And we are set with Trevor Barr in the lineup now for the Wildcats. And also in is Noah Smith. Checks into the lineup for the Wildcats. Barr's first free throw on the way. Rims off. Can't get that one, but he'll be there for a second free throw attempt. Set at the line. Hard off the back of the rim. No good. Meets with the rebound. Gets the putback. And that's going to be the first varsity score for Parker Meets into the lineup for the Cats. Of course, on the right-hand side, dribble drive. They lay it down low in the paint. Shot up and good. Cole Gooden with the bucket for Chase County on that. Down low, Meets' shot is blocked away. Chase will bring it out. Cats lead it 83-59 here as we're inside a minute and a half to play. Ball's out of bounds, and the Wildcats will take it with that minute 30 on the clock. In the backcourt, Barr with the dribble across the timeline. Sets the offense, goes right wing. There will find Noah Smith. They'll skip it back to Byer. A three away, no good. Down low, Brown turnaround shot up, no good. Rebounded off to Chase County. They'll clear the ball on the side and put it in the hands of Tubac. Back on right wing. Corey Johnson with the ball. Goes over the pick, looks for a return. They go down low. Spin shot, no good. And good rebounding position down low for the Wildcats as Brennan Brown was fouled over the backside. We're in the penalty. So that's going to send Brennan to the line where he'll shoot 1+ a bonus. But that was the 10th team foul. And it'll be double bonus time now for the Wildcats. Gooden's first personal foul. Brennan sets up. His free throw short off the front of the rim. No good, but he'll be there for the second attempt. 58 seconds remain in the contest here tonight. Wildcats and Chase County as Brennan gets in the books with his free throw. And that leads back to a 25-point margin, 84-59. Cats on top. Over the top, Gooden with the ball, swings it right wing in the hands of Tubac. Puts it on the floor. Gives it up to Johnson. A three away is no good, but there for the rebound putback, we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Number 4 with the foul, Carson Fire. And number 25, Tanner Koch, steps up. He'll be shooting free throws. First one is on the line, hard off the back of the rim. He won't connect there, but he'll be there for a second free throw attempt.
The staff at Diners Cafe, located at 1020 North 2nd Street in Burlington, wants to say thank you to our customers for their patronage. If you haven't been in yet, come give us a try. We believe you'll be pleasantly surprised. We strive to provide you with a total dining experience, great service, wholesome eats, and a comfortable atmosphere. Diners Cafe, we're happy to be a part of Burlington and Coffee County. You'll find us next door to the Country Haven Inn, proud to support USD 244 activities.
If you've got just the right paint color in mind, don't settle for anything less. Head to Burlington Building Materials, located at 626 Neosho in Burlington, and experience a brand new paint department brought to you by Do It Best Quality Paints. Your home is your canvas, and whether you're looking for a functional neutral or a pop of the trending hue, the Colors Journeys experience at Burlington Building Materials has all the tools you need to help your vision come to life. Colors Journeys, your destination for inspiration.
Sports socks can be fashionable. Prescription Center, the pharmacy inside Hooper Thriftway, has the Touch brand of compression socks. These combed cotton knee-high support socks offer a snug, stylish fit and feel luxuriously smooth against the skin. Sizes for men and women are available in timeless patterns and colors. Buy the softest compression socks on the market today at Prescription Center, 312 Cross Street. Prescription Center, the pharmacy inside Hooper Thriftway, 620-364-5523.
Napa know-how.
If you're looking for a great start to the new year, then Napa Auto Parts is just what you need. A dependable Napa Legend Premium battery with an 84-month warranty, the Napa Legend Premium will deliver great starts for the next several years. Plus, purchase one during January. You'll get a $20 prepaid Visa gift card by mail, a new battery, and $20 back. Now that's a great start to the new year. Go NapaMocan.com or Napa Mocan on Facebook for more great offers.
Hi, this is Colin Sleazer with Alpha Roofing, LLC in Burlington. We specialize in residential and commercial roofing and have become one of the most respected roofing companies in Northeast Kansas. Customer service is our #1 priority, and knowing that your home or business is safe in our hands is what makes this licensed contractor your #1 choice. If it's a repair or an entire roof, we have the knowledge and skills to get the job done right. Stop in at 213 North 3rd Street, Burlington, or check out our website at www.alpharoofers.com. Alpha Roofing, your hometown roofing expert.
A My Town media station.
Rock and roll can save the world.
Classic rock.
KSMP 97.7 Burlington. The Flint Hills Classic Rock Station. 97.7 The Dawg.
Does fall weather make you dream of a new home? How about that remodeling project, such as a garage or room addition? Whatever your dreams are made of, First National Bank of Kansas has many favorable options for you. From refinancing to building projects, rates are still low, so why not check them out? See Paul and Kathy in Osage City, Chris and Craig in Waverly, or Donna and Craig in Burlington. First National Bank of Kansas, where dreams come true. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stop in at Hoover's Thriftway, your friendly hometown grocery store in Burlington, where this week you can get a free 5-pound bag of russet potatoes and a 1-pound bag of baby carrots when you buy a 2.5-pound or larger arm roast at $3.99 a pound. And to buy 8, save $8 sale. You can save $8 instantly at checkout when you mix and match 8 participating craft items. And also a 10 for $10 mix or match sale. All at Hoover's Thriftway in Burlington. Sale ends January 23rd.
In life, there are people, places, and things known as exceptional. There is a place like that in Garnett, Kansas. Hi, this is Brian Steffens, and I'm talking about Beckman Motors. Everywhere you go, you'll see vehicles with the Beckman Motors name on them. We want to show you how exceptional we are. The next time you decide to buy a new Ford or Chevy or any pre-owned vehicle, do yourself a favor and come to Beckman Motors in Garnett and experience what it's like to buy a vehicle from exceptional people in an exceptional place. Beckman Motors on Highway 59 in Garnett, Kansas, selling new Fords and Chevrolets along with pre-owned vehicles for a long, long time and doing it exceptionally well every day.
The Appliance Store in Burlington has a large selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, along with Speed Queen washers and dryers, and is your headquarters for #1 voted Green Mountain pellet grills. The Appliance Store also has Oric vacuum cleaners, bags, parts, and service what they sell, with a great selection of appliance parts on hand. The Appliance Store at 602 South 4th Street in Burlington thanks you for supporting local business and is a proud supporter of local athletics.
Hi, kids. It's Timmy the Tooth. Have you been to see your dentist lately?
Visiting the dentist doesn't have to be that frightening. It's all about which dentist you choose. At the office of Rick Smith DDS in Gridley, they offer individual comfort care for all ages. From grandparents to grandchildren, you will receive a comfortable and pleasant process. Give Rick Smith DDS a call today at 620-836-2015.
Courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back. It is victories tonight for the Lady Cats and the Wildcats. Lady Cats in the first game, a 53-36 winner over Chase County. The Wildcats do it in the nightcap, 84-59, and put away the Bulldogs. A close first quarter, back and forth. They traded leads. Wildcats with a 21-20 margin at the end of the first quarter of play. They extend that lead, outscoring Chase County 22-11 in the second quarter and hold a 12-point margin at the halftime break. They kept it pedal to the metal as much as a 26-point lead during the third quarter. And at the end of that third quarter play, it was 63-45. The final tonight, 84-59, victory for the Wildcats. Chase County on the side, 3 players in double figures tonight. Justin Coleman with 12, and Hunter Grove, Braden Shore with 13 each to lead the way for Chase County. Wildcats, a ton of boys into the scorebook tonight. 1 point from Brennan Brown, 2 points tonight from Parker Meats. 3 with 3 points include Mitch Taylor, Connor McManus, and Carson Byer. 4 points for Connor Jeffers this evening, and 4 players in double figures. 11 points from Tegan Hess as he hits 3 3-pointers. 16 points tonight for Jace Watkins, 2 3-pointers. 19 points for Brandon Nordstadt, 4 3-pointers. And the big number tonight, Garrison Fiedler. He didn't get a 3, but those 2 add up fast and came up with 22 points to lead the Wildcats in their 84-59 victory here at home tonight against Chase County. So the Wildcats get back in the winning ways after going to the championship round on Saturday afternoon against Rock Creek. They get the victory here tonight, and now we'll have a week off, a chance to get over some bumps and bruises, get that offense together for the Pioneer League Challenge as they go back and go on the road against Anderson County next Tuesday night, Iowa Friday night, and a week from next Tuesday, it will be on the road to Wellsville, a 3-team trip for the Burlington Wildcats and the Lady Cats. If you can't make it to those games, you know where to find them, right here on 97.7 The Dawg, your home of Lady Cat and Wildcat basketball.